7 Facts and Stacks podcast.
Okay.
Subscribe right now. Check them out.
All that.
Tune in, and it's just like that.
Oh, we live. Oh, damn, dog. Don't do that shit no more, bro. That's real unprofessional. Nah, you still my nigga. We still straight. Hey, WNBA, don't think we sleep. That was extra preparation. You see, I'm looking at the notes down here. WNBA playoffs starting tonight, y'all. We supporting the ladies as we should. Coach was good with you.
What's good with you, Mo? Hey, I'm just living life, ready to watch these games tonight on ESPN2, or you could catch it on Sling TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there for the people who can't find it. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, they need to know this information, Coach. 8 o'clock, the first game, who we got tonight? The Sky versus the Liberty. 10 o'clock, Aces versus the Mercury. People got to know these schedules because there's not enough promotion, bruh. And we gonna get into that in this show. So I'm gonna make sure we got some time to let the people know how we could, you know what I'm saying, improve the WNBA game. But for right now, we're going to get to that last game I said, the 10 o'clock game, Aces versus the Mercury now. With the playoff format in the WNBA, the first round, 3-game series. So it's the first one to win 2 games going on to the next round. Coach, how you feel about this Aces versus Mercury series? Don, give me 10 minutes on the clock.
Just to add something on to that, it's not like the NBA was home, away, home, away. They get 2 home games first, and then it's an away game. So if you got the home field, home advantage, you just like in place to get through this first round. That's what they basically giving you. Now, with the Ace and Mercury, now we know what happened to Phoenix, Skylar, took off. I don't see Mercury coming out of this one, dog. They got AJ Wilson over there, Kelsey Plumlee, Jackie Young. They got the whole shebang over there. And everybody keep throwing out, everybody keep telling me, oh, this AJ Wilson, yeah, this AJ Wilson, yeah.
Aja Wilson.
Aja Wilson, I'm sorry. Aja Wilson, yeah.
It don't matter the sport. My man's is the same. Y'all got to get that. So
I'm
he consistent.
But with Casey Plumlee coming into her own this season, doing what she doing, over 20 points, averaging over 20 points this season. You got Wilson giving you almost a 20 and 10. She like 19.4 with 9.4 rebounds. This dynamic duo is crazy, and I don't see them losing in the first round, man.
Damn. I'm with you on every point that you made, Coach. And I didn't even know the point about the first 2 games at home. That's deadly. I'm feeling like a 2-0 sweep on this one because, the Aces is the #1 scoring team in the whole WNBA, 90 a game. That's their finish line. That's scary. In a 40-minute game, they basically playing a college game in time span, you feel me? So, man, the college team averaging 90. That's the best offense in the league, you feel me? #1 in the 3-point shooting, too. Like you said, Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young, they both over 40% from the 3. But then Aja Wilson could step out, too, and hit the 3 on you. And she like one of the best post players in WNBA, former WNBA Finals MVP a few years ago, you feel me? Coming off the chip in college at South Carolina. So she know what's up. Kelsey Plum, you already know, on the way to becoming the best point guard in the WNBA, bruh. T.I. Peep, she was 6th Lady of the Year last year. So Peep the come up from the 6th Lady of the Year to you on the verge of getting you a chip, being the best. I feel like the Aces is scary, bro. The Aces is real scary. What I want to get into now, bro, I know, shout out to Skylar Diggins, shout out to Diana Taurasi on the Phoenix Mercury side, but they did it without Brittany Griner getting all the way to these WNBA playoffs. Salute to them for that. I seen an interview where Skylar Diggins was talking about how hard it was for them to hear the news about Grinder, hear the news about the years she was getting, and still come out and play when their heart really wasn't in it. So I throw that to you, Coach. How you feel about that whole situation?
And I could fully understand. Um, that's not something that we go through or anybody go through on a normal basis. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you basically went out on the road with like a best friend, you know what I'm saying? Like teammates,
Family, for real, for real.
you know what I'm saying? It's a family type of thing. And if it's not, then you could tell off Bucks. And you could tell that type of team with their connection. It was a family type of situation going on. And with Brittany Griner, I don't know her personally, but I feel as though she's a friendly person. You know what I'm saying? She talks to her. If I feel as though that she opened up to people and be friendly with them. So in a situation like this, personal personal reasons, I can understand why you sit back. You know what I'm saying? This is more than just your NBA roster teammate got injured or something like this. Nah, they got locked up for some time, and you ain't gonna be able to see them in like 9 years. It ain't like they coming back next season, gonna be back on the floor with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go across seas if they even let you go see it. I don't even know, the
Right.
procedures about that. So you got all that stuff on your mind. You're not thinking about no ring right now when you got personal things going on in your life. So I can fully understand why, the team overall will have hard times right now trying to advance through the playoffs.
Definitely could understand that. You feel me? Because you're thinking about her and the situation that she going through, and they talking about 9 years and all this shit. And then I get into conversations with people all the time, and they always like, well, she shouldn't have brought it with her. She shouldn't have did this. She shouldn't have did that. This is my thing. For somebody who going overseas all the time and playing, it's one or two situations for real, for real. Cause she know how it go over there. So it's either a situation where it was like she did it a lot and she had a way to get it through and it just didn't happen for her this time, or at the same time she could have just made a mistake and forgot it was in there. To me, neither one of them equal 9 years. I don't give a fuck where you at in the world. So that's why for me it's like, and for the team, it's like when you think about somebody getting 9 years and then you think about playing basketball, the shit don't even equal up. Like
Yeah.
you realize thinking in your heart, okay, how can I help? You feel me? Like after the game, you like, okay, I don't even feel like putting up jumpers. Like let's put up some posts on social media or something. You know what I'm saying? Get the word out there and just continue trying to help her.
And it's the same person that was on the court with you at the same time. You don't see her right there. So when you don't see her right there, your first thought is that incident. You know what I'm saying? So you can't never get away from it because she your teammate and she not there. You see where I'm going? So it's hard to deal with while you even on the court also.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a tough situation, man. It's a tough situation. And also, I mean, I think about the laws that and the way weed is going nowadays in America. I know everybody going to throw out it's a different country, but in America it's so crazy. We about to hit one right now, and I'm like, damn, Brittany Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and I want to throw out another point that I saw. If anybody can help me out on this one, well, Rob, if you can help me out, anybody in the comment section. I saw an interview with the bald head dude from Moesha, the boyfriend. He had an interview, and this was recently, and they asked him about Brittany Griner, and his basic point was, man, I go over there all the time. I go over there all the time, and I blow every tree, man. I blow down over that joint. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be this can't be the reason why she got 9 years or the reason why they are so geeked up on this case. You know what I'm saying? He feels though it's more than that. It's political reasons. So I just want to throw that out there just to say that they do be smoking over there. Don't make this case seem like, well, you can't smoke over there. So I can understand. Nah, it's people smoke over there, and they treat this case like it's metafine or something like that. You know what I'm saying? When it's normally a slap on the wrist. But Brittany Griner with her name WNBA coming from the USA, this a whole news break right here. So do I feel as though they took advantage of the situation? Yes, that's what I'm basically getting to.
That's the saddest part about it right there, bro. Appreciate you bringing up that part because I know them details. But it makes sense to me, and I don't know all the details, like I said, but just want to continue to at least bring the topic up and help her out in some way, just by keeping the word alive. You know what I'm saying? But we are gonna get to some more WNBA playoffs because that is important. Close out. Then got a couple seconds left. Biggest reason why this jump started off is because we talking Brittany Griner, and I'm like, we can't all be on negative shit with the WNBA, right? It can't always be something like this we talking about. We got to get into supporting them on a regular basis. So the next series up is 10 more minutes. The Seattle Storm versus the hometown Washington Mystics. Home court up the street. Let's get it.
Listen, this one is a hard one for me.
Good.
Thanks.
Take your time. Don't die on live.
They got us at number 5. They got the Storm at number 4. Right now, I understand, we both had 22-14. They probably, think they beat us in the regular season. I understand all that, but I feel as though the Storm is the underdog in this situation. Yeah, I'm coming like that, man. Natasha Cloud is that girl, leading the league in assists with 7, right? Now I understand that the Storm got Brian Stewart, who running for the MVP, might got the MVP. I understand that it got Sue Bird over there doing her thing. They got motherfucking Drew Lloyd putting up 16 points a game.
Tina Charles too, the vet came over.
14 points with 7 rebounds. I see him. I see all of that. But we still got EDD over there, still standing strong. Yes, sir. Ariel Atkins giving you a good 14 points. We could bang with these people. That's all. We could bang with them. If we could come out with these first 2 games away and we could get 1 win out of that, we could move on to the next round, people. I feel as though we not the underdogs.
I like where you going with this. I gotta put my J down for this one, bro. Cause let's get it, Mystics. Let's go. You broke the joint down perfectly, even so perfect to the point you took the nickname I had for Ella Della Don, because we know what's up with the EDD. You feel me? PPD, all that. We know all that shit. So EDD out there, you feel me? But her matchup with Breanna Stewart gonna be crazy, because EDD, she like to post up on you. She'll give you the pick and roll. She'll step out. She'll face up on you. She almost like a Tim Duncan with it. You feel me? Where she more fundamentals. Breanna Stewart come out there. She who would I compare her to? Damn. Breanna Stewart almost like a KD, bruh. Where she could move got all the fluid movement. She's just as tall as you, but she could get in and out the cut. She could shoot it. She could get to the bucket. Oh, damn. She gonna make her work on the defensive end. Brianna Stewart like the ISO, clear the side of the floor, let me dance on them. But like you said, the Ariel Atkins, Natasha Cloud in the backcourt, that's gonna be a good matchup versus the legend Sue Bird. The Storm got the home court advantage. I don't know if you said that. Throw that out there again. First two in Seattle. But I'm with you, bruh. On facts and stats, Seattle definitely the underdog. I got 2-1 Mystic. It's right here, coach. It's right here. Because the Storm ain't no joke. I don't know if they ever lost in the first round, bruh. Ever lost. But you got to throw this respect out there, too. The Storm and the Mystics both done won a championship in these last 5 years. 3 years, matter of fact. Since 2019 when the Mystics won the jump. So this is two teams that know how to win. This is going to be the best series of the WNBA first round to me. So everybody need to pull up for them games. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that schedule for y'all before we dip off. Make sure y'all know when that first game for the Mystics and the Storm is. But I want to get into a point now. We got about 5 minutes left. Get them their respect and get them all their time. You hear me? 8 teams in the playoffs? I understand you only got, about 12 to 15 teams total? But 8 teams in the playoffs, that even surprised me when I looked at it, knowing how little teams they got already. How you feel about that, Coach? Oh, I can't hear you, bruh. You might got to come out. Yeah, go out, come back in. But for me, it's like the playoffs go so quick. And then on top of that, you only got 3-game series. You got 5-game series in these next rounds coming up. And I feel as though if somebody not paying attention, they could easily miss out on these series, whereas these NBA series might go 4 games, but then they might go 5, 6, 7 games. And then that stretch over a 2-week span, you feel me? For an NBA fan to pop in and be like, okay, well, I see game 1. Okay, well, I come back, I see game 5 if it's still a close series. Okay, I might watch game 7. But then with this first round series, you watch game 1, you thinking you coming back next week to game 4, 5, the series over. So I feel like they should definitely have 5-game series for everything. I understand that they just went up. So the first 2 rounds really used to be single elimination. So 1 game, 1 and done. Like the NBA got in now, play-in type shit. So they expanded to 3, but I feel like they got to keep going.
Yeah, just to piggyback on that, when I did not know they only had about like 12 to 15 teams. Like that's like half of the NBA. I thought they at least had under like around 20 teams in the WNBA. I was surprised to see that. First of all, I feel as though they need more teams in the WNBA. It's 50 states out this motherfucker. We only got 12 to 15. So I just want to throw that out there first. I love the format of the playoffs, though. I love the format. I feel as though the first round with the best out of 3, home team get the first 2 home games. Um, I like that because they don't have enough teams in the WNBA, so it makes it even for the top teams that really played good throughout the season. Because now the teams that's barely 500 record or barely over 500 record, you got to win on the road to bring it back home. You know what I'm saying? That 3 games. Now 5 games. What I think you was talking about putting the 5 games on the first round. I would love to see that. I just want them to add more teams to the WNBA first, and then I think they'll be able to have more legs to go that far. But I'm I like the format that they got. Really, I think it's better than the NBA.
Respect on that. I like the way the NBA do it. They used to have a shorter series in the first round. They used to do 5 games. They went to 7 games all the way around. But I understand what you mean. That's the bottom line for real, for real. They need more teams. They got to be adding more teams in this WNBA offseason. I feel like they should be adding at least one every offseason. That need to be the plan that they need to be getting into so that the league can expand. You feel me? We can have even more teams to talk about. But we do got 2 more to talk about, Don. 10 more minutes from that clock, please, sir. Chicago Sky versus the New York Liberty. How you feeling?
Chicago Sky is loaded. It's loaded over there. But do not sleep on New York. Chicago got Candace Parker, which everybody already know. But Liberty, Sabrina, I can't say the last name. You know I be messing up on name, huh?
Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Ionescu.
She giving you KD numbers. You was talking about Vernon Stewart earlier, being 17 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I ain't want my J to go out. I'm sorry. Them stats, I was looking throughout everybody's stats. Ain't nobody real live hitting them triple-double stats like that. I mean, Stewart is. I give it to Stewart. But ain't nobody hitting them triple-double stats like that until I saw Sabrina. So I got to get up to Sabrina. They still got Natasha Howard. And my girl, I don't want to mess up her first name because, god damn, this girl look good. Benedja Laney.
You on your own on that one.
Okay. Well, B. Laney is the dog also.
There you go.
Giving them 11 points, 42% from the field, a 37.9 3-point percentage. So Liberty, do not sleep on them. Chicago, come to play and get this job done like we know. But this could be a sleeper where Chicago might get bumped out the first round.
Oh. So hold up. Get your picks too, because you got Mercury in the sweep, right? 2-0. Or not Mercury, you got the Aces 2-0.
I got the Aces definitely 2-0. I got the Mystics 2-1.
2-1, okay. And then Sky.
I'm going with Sky. Ah. I'm going Sky 2-0. I think Candace Parker going to bring on her game face, make her team come ready. And yeah, they're going to finish the job for this
2-0?
Yeah.
All right, so I actually got Sky 2-1. I got the Liberty still in 1 game. Because it's Sabrina getting that's cool like you talked about, bruh. Shawty different. Young player in the 3rd year. Already done tied Candace Parker for the most triple doubles in WNBA history out the block. But Candace Parker ain't never had no 30-point triple double though. Sabrina got one of them. She on that type of wave. She mean, but she young though. First playoffs. So this is one of them players where it's like, this would be like the NBA. This would be like Zion getting to the playoffs or something. And we all sitting back. You know what I'm saying? He going up against the Warriors or some shit. And we sitting back. Matter of fact, that's perfect. Because the Sky coming off the chip.
Can I say,
what you going to do?
Can I say, if she have, because I'm thinking more like John Morant. Because we seen John Morant do it. So if she do it like John Morant, does that solidify herself for the WNBA?
Definitely going to solidify her spot as one of the top, like for her to take this squad. I ain't gonna say she ain't got no help because you did say Shawty that she got is riding with her, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she was a number one pick just 2-3 years ago. So she taking that number one pick roster onto this. I feel like she gonna ball out. She gonna ball out. But she going up against Courtney Vandersloot on the other side. That's what Jamarius said was the best point guard in the WNBA. Respect to that. The vet, Candace Parker, like you said, still out there giving them work. I don't want to hear nothing about the age. That just means she more experienced. That means she knows she ain't got all the time. She give you the. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see tonight, matter of fact. Ain't that the first game? 8 o'clock, ESPN2, Sky versus the Liberty. Y'all need to be pulling up because ain't shit else on at 8 o'clock. There anybody, matter of fact, Coach, you brought this up earlier. I'm gonna say it. Anybody in the comment section that got anything better to watch at 8 o'clock, comment it right now. If I don't see no comments, then everybody pull up. ESPN2. Because there's gonna be a show right here to see is Sabrina gonna be able to keep it close with the WNBA champs. Number 2 in scoring, number 2 in the assists. Field goal percentage, so they get the easy buck. Is it going to be too much for the youngin?
They got some shooters over there in Chicago, dog. They got some shooters and they got some scores. A shooter, Ailey.
Say it again.
The shooter, Ailey. They got they got some names on here, man. I tell you that. Ailey Quigley. Man, listen, you know I can't do it with the
yeah,
name.
Shawty could shoot like a mug. That's I remember her from they did that one summer when it was quarantine and shit. The WNBA and NBA players had the horse competition, and she was going one-on-one with Chris Paul. She beat Chris Paul in the shootout, bruh. Gave that man problems, headaches out there. She won like 3 straight 3-point shootouts. Damn.
Yeah, she a shooter, dog. She a shooter. And they still got Azaria Stevens, who be getting buckets out there. So Chicago, this supposed to be a done deal for Chicago. They ranked number 2. You know, I get to that point later, you know, but they supposed to get this one down.
Okay, so you got 2 low, but let's talk chances here.
Mm-hmm.
Out the first 2 games, which one you think the Liberty got a better shot at winning?
The second one.
Second?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Because can I really say that they're gonna come out the gate away and take that game from Candace Parker? No. Copper been balling out, averaging over 15 points. So
You the champs. You're not gonna let the youngin come in on the first game and step on your floor.
But if they get that second game, take it back home. Hey, it's up for grabs, man.
The New York Liberty at home playing right next to the Statue of Liberty.
That's why Chicago got to finish that second game. That's why I'm going with Chicago 2-0.
Y'all got to pull up and see this.
People, tune in.
If Sabrina get that game 1, we might be looking at a star being born in the WNBA. But we're going to see, though. We're going to see. It's a lot of pressure.
If Sabrina come out that joint, give you a double-double and get you a W,
talk about banging on the door like you the feds.
Automatically, we got to come back and do another episode.
she is definitely going to be in the cover picture of that one. But we're going to get to that. We're going to keep y'all up to date. We're going to keep y'all in the mix with all this good stuff that we're talking about. But, Don, let me get 10 extra minutes. We're going to close it out as I flip my page to see the Connecticut Sun versus the Dallas Wings. Now, Coach, I got to start this one off, bro, because I'm a little salty off this one. This was going to be my other upset, bruh. I was going to pick the Dallas Wings, the 6th seed, to come out and win this jump. But they missing their top scorer, Enrique Wnba, who got the main pull-up game, top 5 score, about 20 points a game. She out for the whole first round. So, I'm going to say 2-1 Sun. Still respect to them, but that's where I'm at with it. It's on you.
Even though they lost Eureka, they still been balling out. They beat the Sky. They beat Sky right before the playoffs happened in the regular season. So they got the potential to still knock off the Suns. No, we can't sit here and fake, but I'm not about to sit here and fake like JJ ain't. Yeah, JJ don't be doing numbers. JJ be putting in that work. So, Wings. I'm praying for you, Wings. Marina's still doing her thing.
I fuck with Marina Marbury.
Alicia Grape, nasty. You know what I'm saying? So the Wings, this is going to be a battle. I definitely think this is going to go to 3 games, but I think the Suns going to win this one.
I'm with you on all the points that you made, bro. Especially Marbury. Top 5 scorer in the league last year. I remember I did the top 5 WNBA score. She was in there. She a cold shooter, bro. Like, she one of them that's like, she not going to really run off a bunch of screens, but she just going V-cut, go to the free throw line, bump you off. Oh, come off the screen, get the feet set, smooth jumper. And with her being top 5 and scoring last year, that lead me to believe that she could be that type of player again, especially without Ogunbale in that game. So I definitely see her getting the game, but the Sun got too much. They got Shawty, the point guard, number 10, I think her name Courtney Williams, got the main pull-up game. She gave you buckets. You already talked about JJ in the All-Star game. She was slinging up threes, doing everything on the court. So the Sun, I feel like I'm underrating them, but they really do got a shot. Like, let's stack them up. Let's say they do get the Wings up out of there. What they looking like versus the Sky, what they looking like versus the Aces.
If they get the Wings up out of there, they will have to go against the Sky or Liberty. So are we guessing that Sky move on from Liberty?
Yeah.
So if that happened, I don't see the Sun. So all right, this is what I'm coming down to: Aces and Sky, and the championship. That's what I'm coming down to. Now, do I think the Mystics got a chance? Yes, I do. I do think the Mystics could beat the Storm and beat Aces and get to the championship. So that's my scenario I'm going with in the playoff. I don't think the Wings or the Suns got a chance again to the chip. Respectfully.
I would say I'm with you. Trying to think now. I would say the Sun probably got a better shot than the Mystics. But ain't nobody knocking off the Aces in the Sky, bro. The Sky, they hungry to go back to back. The Aces, number 1 seed, won the chip a couple years ago. They back. And they almost, damn. I can't see nobody beating the Aces. I'm sorry. I don't care how many games you play. 3 games, 5 games, 7, 9, 11, 13. The double lefty combo of Kelsey Plum and Aja Wilson. Y'all gonna see it at 10 o'clock. Y'all gonna see it at 10 o'clock. Good luck to who they playing, but I appreciate you pulling up for the first WNBA playoff show, Coach. How you feel about the show? What could we have done better, bruh? What did we do good? Let the people know.
What we need to do better as overall, as people, just not you and me, but overall, is make the comments, watch the games, like, comment, subscribe, do what you got to do to get the buzz up for the WNBA. Because these girls be putting their heart, sweat, and soul on them courts. And we need to give them that appreciation and need to give them their flowers now. Because I can see, I'm telling you, we was talking about this in the NCAA championship. How many young girls they got coming up about to show off when they get in the WNBA. So they about to come up. WNBA about to come up. So don't hop on the bandwagon all late when shit already popping like we normally do. No. Motherfuckers, get on this shit now and let's get the buzz. Cause these, I don't even know, they got names in the WNBA. Like, it's 8 teams, but all 8 teams got at least 2 or 3 names on it. You know what I'm saying? So they need to get the respect. They need to get the respect, man. And just like the NBA do, because, I mean, son, they be cashing out just like Steph Curry do. So it's, I mean, nah, I ain't gonna say that. But they be cashing out on that three. So y'all be sitting there watching.
Ain't nobody cashing like Steph.
Yeah, ain't nobody cashing like Steph. Y'all be sitting there watching NBA games, looking at niggas shoot threes and shit. That's all they do now. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit there and watch a girl do even better. That's how I'm gonna say it.
I'm with you 100%, bruh. Our girl Destiny Henderson, I think she on the Sun, the Connecticut Sun. A shawty from South Carolina that we was talking about in the Final Four this past year. So she get into the playoffs. You got somebody to root for, you know. And it's like, bruh, they shouldn't have to do this because don't no other professional real life got to show that they great at their job versus some regular people. Not that we all regular, but you know what I mean. We not professional players. So if you wanted to get your 5, all your niggas against a WNBA, one of these 8 teams, bro, they'll realize 2-game sweep, bruh. 2-game sweep and they off the 3rd game. Stop playing. Watch what they do in these playoffs and tell me they not skilled at what they do. Tell me they not out there real life causing problems. Real life got the footwork, all the moves that we see. If you can't appreciate the game without dunks, then what you doing at the park? Everybody ain't dunking at the park. 5-on-5 games, I see a rack of people. Ain't nobody getting yammed on. None of that. So what is we talking about? We talking about skill. That's what the NBA based on nowadays anyway. Everybody be telling me, oh, Russell Westbrook can't do his name's Giannis and Zion, all these people that all they do is get to the rim and dunk or try to lay the joint up. They falling off a little bit because people say, oh, nah, I want to see a KD. I want to see a Jason Tatum type. I want to see a Steph Curry type. That's what the WNBA is, bruh.
That's what they got.
That's what they got. They got the handle. What? Come on now. Pull up. 8 o'clock, ESPN2. Low.